Good morning, everybody. So today I woke up and I did what I usually do, which is check our eBay accounts first thing in the morning. And I noticed that on our public store, on the one that we share on YouTube, the Hip Line account, we had a negative feedback. So I noticed the negative feedback. I clicked on it to see why we got a negative feedback. And immediately I could tell that it was not the right feedback that should have been left. So first things first today, I'm going to show you guys how I deal with calling eBay and getting this negative feedback removed. Oh, before I call eBay, let me show you guys the item that the negative feedback was left on and show you why it shouldn't have been a negative feedback. So here's the item. It's on a Chase Authentics men's Mark Martin all over print t-shirt. We had it listed for $44.97 and it sold for $40 with free shipping, and it sold through the global shipping program. Now, as most of you probably know, when you sell something through the global shipping program, even if you have free shipping on your item, they are charged additional shipping to get it from the fulfillment center in America to wherever it's going. In this case, it was going to Australia, and even though we had free shipping on the item, the customer has to pay additional shipping and import duties. We don't know how much they have to pay, they just have to pay it. Anyway, with that being said, I wanted to preface that because the feedback that they left says, I'll read it word for word. This is what the feedback says. It's in all caps, but I'm not going to yell at you guys. But the feedback says, outrageous. Seller charges $31 US postage. Total scam, total theft, outrageous again. Obviously, that's why I feel that we should be able to get this feedback removed fairly easily, because we didn't even charge shipping. It was free shipping. They just had additional fees that they had to pay through the global shipping program. So not our fault at all. Let's see what eBay has to say.
Hi, welcome to eBay. Just so you know, we may record and listen to this call. Thanks for being one of our most valued customers. A concierge expert will be happy to help you. But first,
Concierge.
in a few...
I noticed that we got a negative feedback on this account, and it shouldn't be there. The feedback says that we charged $31 postage, and it was free shipping, but it went through the global shipping program. So I can't really record the eBay employees. I'm not allowed to do that. But pretty much what he said is, I told him that the feedback obviously shouldn't be there because it's global shipping, and he immediately said, yeah, I mean, you didn't get any of that money that they charged, so he shouldn't be allowed to leave that feedback. So put me on hold, and I'm assuming when he comes back off of hold, he's going to say the feedback will get removed. Right, Mochi? Mochi, come here. Say hi to people. She says, hi, everybody. Oh, and Zero. I got all the doggos. Hey, girls. All right, so feedback's gone, or it will be gone in the next 24 hours, and that's how you handle that. I know a lot of you guys don't have eBay Concierge. It's pretty much the same thing, or you would go through the same steps. You would tell the person, just explain the situation to whoever you talk to. The only difference is we go to a certain call center and our calls get answered faster. And the way that we got eBay Concierge was by going to eBay Open. That's the only reason we have it. So. Right, Mochi? Oh, also, I might as well show you guys. I'll jump over to my computer and screen capture. I'm going to show you guys how to block a buyer or block a past bidder on eBay, because obviously we don't want this person purchasing from us again. So I'm going to go into our eBay account and block them from buying. Okay, so this is a pretty simple process. Actually, you just go to my eBay bidder management, and then under bidder management, there's a section called blocked bidder buyer list. And then add an eBay user to my blocked bidder buyer list. You just click on that, and then it'll walk you through how to do this, but pretty much you just add them to your list. So I'm gonna add that buyer that just left that feedback to the list, and they won't be able to buy from us anymore. All right, so that's how my day started. I'm just gonna answer some emails, and we'll see what the rest of the day has to hold. Come along for the ride, guys. It's crazy. It's actually cold today in Florida. What time is it? It's 9 a.m. and it's, I just checked my phone, it's 45 degrees out, which going from 90 to 45, that means it's cold for me. So my next adventure for today is just to hit the thrift store. I'm gonna charge my car up quick, leave it charging, and then go to a Goodwill that's walking distance and go see if there's anything in there to resell online. And I don't know if it's because of the cold weather, but my palms are itchy
And I don't know if you guys know that old adage, but they say when your palms are itchy, it means you're about to come into some money. So hopefully that remains true for this video. Anyway, let's turn this camera around and go see what we can find. I love going to this Goodwill because it's literally just like a parking lot walk away. It's like a 1-minute walk, and I can go check out what's inside of it when my car is charging. So this has like become a kind of like a weekly routine for me. I gotta just go in there and browse around while I wait for my car to charge. It's kind of a cool Umbro jacket, like a track jacket. It's only $4. Yeah, I'll probably pick that one up. Man, this Batman pillowcase is so cool. There's only one of them. I'm gonna look around and see if I can find the sheets or the blanket or something. But the Batmobile on the back, it's so cool. Old Mountain Hardware fleece, $4. Also found an Adidas Chelsea Football Club Samsung jersey. This one is also $4. That's awesome. Cats on the beach. It's like a beach overshirt. It's another cat shirt. It's funny, I found the cat shirts here last week too. That's funny. Is there another one? Look at that tag. Will it be Lululemon? What do you guys think? Yep. Ugg shoes. Only $8. I can probably clean those up. Any cool mugs today? That's pretty sweet. Pretty cool Harley Davidson mug. All right, so I spent a total of like $50 at that Goodwill. I pretty much showed you everything that I bought there, but I pulled out 2 items that I bought just to kind of talk about them a little bit more. The first one is this Lululemon like performance t-shirt. So as you can see, even on the Goodwill tag, it says that this shirt has no size, and it is missing like the hang tag. Usually there's like a long hang tag, but most people who wear these shirts rip those out. So I wanted to show you on the shirts typically where you can find the size. And the answer to that is if you look underneath the bottom hem of the shirt, on a lot of Lululemon shirts, there'll be writing underneath. Like this one says, get outside, get sweaty. And then on the other side, it says, time to get dirty. But also on the inside seam here, the size is usually shown as well. So like this is a size extra small. So if you're ever out and you find a Lululemon piece and you can't find the size tag because the tag's been removed, just look in other places because most of the time the size is mentioned somewhere else. And then the other item I want to show you is this pair of Jordans. These are Jordan Retro 3s. They're a size youth size 7, I believe. Yeah, youth size 7. Remember on Jordans and Nikes as well, if you look on the inside tongue or inside the shoe, you should be able to find a barcode, and on that barcode there'll be a style number. So like this one is 854261-001. That's typically a pretty easy way to look the item up. Now, these were expensive. They were $20, and the reason I paid $20 for them, I'll explain in a second. But the other thing is, I'm not a Jordan expert by any means, but I do think that I'm like 99% sure that these are authentic. There's just little things that you can typically tell a fake pair compared to a real pair. Like you can tell by the quality of the shoe, the details like the stars around the toe, everything is stitched really well, everything's made really well. And it does also have that little manufacturer's dot on the inside of the shoe. Like if you pull the insole up, there's a little like dot right underneath the heel. That's one way that I was told that shows that they more than likely are authentic. And they're also in very good condition. So again, $20 is a lot for me to spend on a pair of used shoes. but here's my thoughts on it. The sold comps look fairly decent, but I also took a look at what's currently listed in the same size. So with Jordans, I always look at the exact same shoe, the exact same model, the exact same size. And the cheapest ones listed right now are listed for $65 with free shipping. The next cheapest are listed for $80 plus $12 shipping, so $92. So quite a big gap in between the cheapest and the next cheapest. But if we take a look at the $65 pair, they look like they're probably about in the same condition as the pair that I found. One thing that I will say is we can probably ask a bit more money on our pair just because of our account. So like the seller on this pair, they have a 94.6% positive feedback, but only 216 feedback. So it's not a great feedback score, but they only have 216 positive feedback. So the reason I say that is because our account that these will go on right now, we have 5,587 feedback, and we're at 100% positive. So because our account is just a bit more seasoned, and because our feedback score is better, I do feel we should be able to get more money for them. But even if we don't, so even if we match the same price as them, let's say that the shoes end up selling for $65 with free shipping, $65 minus 13%, 10% for eBay, 3% for PayPal, that gives us a total of $56.55. These shoes are on the smaller side, so I think we should be able to put them in a USPS shoebox, and typically that costs us around $9 to ship out. And then again, the cost of the shoes, $20. It leaves us with $27.55 net profit. So more than doubling our money. Maybe it takes a couple weeks for them to sell, but again, $20 into it for a more than doubling our money return. That's why sometimes you can't get distracted with, like, when you're thrifting, oh, I only want to pay $1 for something that I can sell for $50, right? You have to be willing to pay up a bit sometimes. So for me, $20 into 65, $27 net profit, that's perfectly fine for a pair of shoes. Anyway, that is what I found at the thrift store. I don't know what's happening with the rest of the day. I know that we have to head up to the warehouse and we have to go price items because we're doing this big warehouse sale this weekend, which if you're not aware of that, I'll link that video somewhere up here. But yeah, we're doing a giant warehouse sale at our current warehouse to clear stuff out before we move to our new property. So we're doing that for 2 days this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Anyway, I'll link that video somewhere up here, and I'll put it in the description of this video as well if you want to check it out. So I think that's probably the next thing we're doing today, heading up to the warehouse and getting to work. All right, so here's the deal. Totally should not be doing this. We're moving, have too much stuff. I shouldn't have even gone thrifting today, actually. But I have a problem, obviously, as you guys can tell. I have a thrifting addiction. I'm going to head up to our warehouse right now, and I'm going to drop the stuff off that I bought today. But on the way, I'm going to go to Goodwill really quick, see if there's anything in there, because there's another Goodwill on the way. So next stop is the Goodwill, and then I'll drop the stuff off, and we'll probably end the video with whatever I find at that Goodwill. By the way, guys, if you can, for me, please hit the thumbs up button on this video. I know I asked for you guys to do that in every video, but it does actually, like, it helps, like, boost our rankings on YouTube. So if you can, I would really appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe as well. So thanks, guys. Off to Goodwill. All right, really not that much at that Goodwill, but it is later in the day, so I wasn't expecting too much. I picked up 2 shirts. I can't show you what these are because they are a gift for a friend, and he watches this channel, so can't show you those, but they're good shirts. It was a pretty cool Thrasher magazine green t-shirt, but it was a bit pilly. Typically, we will buy those because we get like 25 bucks for them, but I left that one behind. And then there was a cool Florida State Seminole single stitch t-shirt. I left that one too, just not really selling for us right now, so I left it there for somebody who will enjoy the t-shirt. And then there was a Tommy Bahama, really nice pattern, but a smaller size. It was a size small. And then there was also a pair of Air Max shoes that would have been a good buy, but they were kind of beat. They were rough around the edges, if you will. So I left those behind as well. I did pick up a pair of shoes that might surprise you. They are these Mephisto brown leather sandals. And the reason they may surprise you is because I mean, to me, they're not like the most attractive shoes out there, but you can tell that they are like really, really well made. So I looked them up, and the model name of them is Shark Fit. And if you go, you can go right now to eBay and look at the sold comps on them. There's comps on these over $100. So I paid $10 for them. They're not in like terrible condition. I mean, the bottom of them is pretty much perfect. And I made sure like all the straps and the fasteners and everything are working fine. So the crazy thing is, brand new, these shoes are like $250. I mean, looking at everything, I think that we should be able to get between 70 to 100. So even for, you know, a $10 investment into 70 to 100, can't be mad about that. Even though there wasn't like that much else in the thrift store, still made some money. So I think that's going to be it for today. I am done thrifting. I have to go drop this stuff off and continue on with the rest of my day. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I will link anything that we need to link in the description of this video. Leave a comment if you like, and subscribe to our channel. See you guys next time. I'm Ralli Roots. Peace out.